Here with Boise and Keller Williams Realty, and today I want to break down the most up-to-date market statistics for Ada County. We're going to talk briefly about the existing market, and then briefly about the new construction market. Going to be a super fast video, so stay tuned. Let's dive in. All right, a couple key things I really want to point out here. I want you guys to notice that this average price for active listings down here versus the active sold price, we're about a $200,000 gap. So if you remember from a video 2 or 3 months ago, we were about a $150,000 gap. So that's gone up an additional 50 grand, almost 33% in the last few months. Now, what exactly is that? Well, I'll show you. It's actually this market right here climbing. It's the upper end luxury market for the Ada County areas that's actually climbing. So basically, when you get above, $600,000, we're seeing some softening in that market, and we're seeing this inventory actually rise. So 7.6 months for over $1 million, 6.1 months for over 800K, and then almost 4 months for over 600K. Those numbers have been climbing and climbing and climbing. So we're seeing some softening in that higher price point. It's been climbing even a little bit over 500 grand. I remember that was under 2 months not too long ago. So long story short, this market here, if you're under 500,000 in Ada County right now, it's still a really, really strong seller's market. And you can see they're getting 98%, 99% of their original asking price to sold ratio. And I would say that homes that are priced right are still today seeing multiple offers and sometimes bidding wars. These ones that are getting 98% of their asking price, that's probably just the seller or the listing agent not understanding the actual value, or the seller just trying to get a certain price. Because homes that are priced right under 500,000 in Ada County today, they're selling fast, and they shouldn't require price reductions. So you can see as you get higher up in this inventory level here, if you're up over 600,000, here's what I would suggest to you. Inventory's been climbing steadily month over month over month. Price it right today. So, hire us. We'll go ahead and tell you where you should price your home to sell it in this competitive market that you're experiencing. You're starting to see a buyer's market over 800 grand. Do yourself a favor and price it right now before that continues to climb on the inventory side. Because what ends up happening is the people that have to sell, they're going to lower their price until it sells. And then what that's going to do to those people that don't have to sell but are wanting to sell, and they're trying to get a certain price, well, their price that they're trying to get is just going to get further and further and further away from what they could get today. So do yourself a favor, price it right today. Let's take a brief look at the new construction side of things. This is the entire market for Ada County on the new construction side. Look at this gap. You saw on the existing market. Let me go back. There's, the average sold for the last 12 months is 337. The average asking is 533. That's a $200,000 difference. Look at new construction. 406 is the average sold. 460 is the average asking. New construction typically builds to their market. So they're not trying anything. They're here to make money. They're here to sell houses. So you can see the inventory is not super high. When you get up over that $1 million mark, I'm actually really surprised that there's people with spec houses over $1 million. If you're a builder out there and thinking of speccing something, stop. Do not spec anything over $1 million. Call me first. I'll give you some advice. I wouldn't spec anything over 600 grand right now, unless it's a slam dunk, market that you're just consistently selling homes in, and you would already know that. But if you're thinking of, hey, I want to buy a lot and build a $600,000 spec, talk to a professional first. Talk to myself, talk to someone else, get educated before you go ahead and do that. So that's it for today's video. There's your market update as a whole. If you want to know about your market specifically, as you can see, I've got every single area. There's Kuna, there's Northwest Meridian, Northeast Meridian, I've got all the areas broken out. I even have Canyon County broken out. If you want anything specific for yourself or your own neighborhood, or you just want to know what your home's worth, give us a call today. Like this, leave us a comment, send us a direct message, call, email, text, whatever. However you want to get a hold of us, get a hold of us. We'd be happy to educate you on your home and your market and take care of you. So again, I'm Chase Craig with Own Boise and Keller Williams Realty, and thanks for watching this video.